Wir sind jetzt wieder gegen Phoenix haben wir gespielt. Und weil wir so gut sind, müssen wir euch jetzt einschreiben. Ich würde jetzt sogar sagen, dass wir zuerst einmal Pressekonferenz machen.
You've been on an unbelievable tear lately, breaking the record for consecutive 50-point games. Do you worry that you're setting the bar too high? Is anything less than this going to be a disappointment?
I mean, I'm all about setting the bar high and pushing myself to new heights. There's always a risk of falling short, but that's the nature of the game. Key is to focus on the process, not the outcome. I'm going to continue to work hard, stay focused, and give 100% effort every time I step on the court. That's what's most important to me, and that's what determines my success. If you don't set the bar high, you aren't challenging yourself, and you won't get better.
Das würde ich glaube sogar simulieren. Wenn 20:0 gemacht. Das erste Mal, wo wir verloren haben. 75 Punkte, keine Ahnung warum. Aber okay. Ja, okay, das ist recht gut. Irgendwie Angst. 43 Punkte, okay, das ist nicht so gut. 50, ja, okay, das ist gut. Okay, perfekt. Lass das spielen gegen die Pacers.
Lock in. It's game time.
In Indiana.
Make way for the player of the month. We got a baller coming through.
Fließt der Rekord überhaupt?
What's up, bro? Chilling. You already know. How about you? Straight? Ooh.
Ja, okay, dann so. Das sind irgendwie 206 machen. 206 Freepoint. Das sollten wir schaffen.
Up next, the Pacers taking on the Grizzlies. For Indiana, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They look to tip that balance with a win here. Grizzlies, Pacers, tip-off just moments away.
Work hard, play harder.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. Backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, the lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. Morant is out there with MP. And it's Bain in at the 3-6. And we've got a good one on tap tonight between a couple of teams, Greg, who can really shoot the 3-ball. Some of your thoughts coming into this one.
Well, when you have teams like this, it's about guarding that perimeter. If you don't, they're going to rain on you the entirety of the game. So this might be one of those games that comes down to who has the ball last.
Now, here's Halliburton. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. Drills the three-pointer. Toppin's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Pacers. In the corner, it's MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, I think MP did that with a smile on his face, relishing the chance for some payback on the perimeter.
MP against Brown. And at the top of the key, Toppin. Back to Brown. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Grizzlies now. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
But how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
The 3 from MP. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Boy, I have to tell you this, the confidence of MP shows up when he lets it fly from deep.
Halliburton against Morant. Down low, knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. That one off turn. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. We'll take a look at the Hawks. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And looking at Memphis, they've sure made a statement here early on, outpacing some teams that were expected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with pride.
MP, that's for 2. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here's Hield, and he also played really well in that win against the Hornets. Here is something great from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
I had a chance to check out the numbers for Ja Morant. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's averaging 11 points a game, 11 assists, and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Pacers trail by 5. Tapping a screen on Morant. Charity strike shot, and it's Halliburton missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
That bucket in no time at all. MP's got 13 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
1:58 left to play in the first. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Some changes for Memphis. Tillman's checked in, and it's Brandon Clark in for Jackson. And a change for the Pacers. Matherin's checked in. Matherin with the ball, covered by MP. They kick out to Hield. Takes a 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient as a jump shooter.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
And here is Turner, following the three-pointer by MP. That one falls. He has 5.
Unfazed by the pressure. See, Buddy Hield is the kind of shooter that understands the defense is going to sell out. He just makes it look easy with good concentration.
The 3 from MP. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Hield outside to the right side. Hield sets the pick for Toppin. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Floats it up for MP. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Now you love the opportunistic play there on the alley-oop. MP with a little style.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 11-point game. Hield outside. A 3-ball. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The 3 from MP. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
MP getting it done for the Grizzlies. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Checked in for Memphis. MP comes in for Josh Christopher. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Smith. Buddy Hield comes in for Nesmith. And it's Brown in for Benedict Matherin. Hield left side. Halliburton against Smart. Halliburton kicks to Brown. No good on the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Jaren Jackson is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Marcus Smart. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's MP in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
We know Doors officiating is always going to be a point of contention, but some teams let it affect them more than others.
And Kevin, that can obviously have a major difference in so many of the games. And for me, a lot of times it comes down to maturity. Teams that dwell on calls are going to have issues, particularly in big games. Let the coach worry about the officials. You play.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against New Orleans lit up the floor. He finished with 59 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, DA. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Hield following the basket by MP. 5 on the clock. Turner for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Timeout called, the Pacers. Jackson is checked in for Santi Aldama. Halliburton's checked in for Indiana. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
This is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Takes the 3, and it's MP with the 3. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
27 seconds left here in the second. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Hield. Halliburton's got 11 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
The 3 from MP. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
That shot missing. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Grizzlies as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
The roster was constructed with speed in mind. We're seeing that speed, especially in transition tonight. I mean, they've straight up got them on the run.
No, Kenny, I'm trying to remember the last time I ran like a full sprint.
It was like lunchtime when we were in line trying to get lunch.
And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Social media posts. And we have a question here from Astronaut in Space. She asks, have any of you gotten into a fight with one of your teammates? Wonder what could have spurred that question.
Well, Shaq, they're actually talking to you.
Yeah.
Kenny? That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great...
And again for 3.
And folks, he just set the record for most three-pointers in a rookie campaign. Now, it hasn't been long since this record was last broken. I did not think we'd see it broken again this soon.
Ever since entering the league just a few months ago, he has been on a mission to win. He's out there to ball. We've all seen it. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if he's unaware of the record.
And MP is clearly among the best rookie shooters we've ever seen in the league. We've heard the comparisons to Ray Allen, Clay, and Steph. And after seeing what MP's done this season, you start to believe he will be in that conversation.
Here's Hield, and the rejection by MP. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. Ja Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, DA, thank you. 4 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Toppin can't get it to go. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And yep, another basket.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Rally's just cracked the top 5, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances.
At 50 for the 18th time. Only Harden, Kobe, Jordan, and Wilt have had more. That's a who's who of scores.
To halt the run. Toppin can't get it to go.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
MP, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Adams against Turner. It's Brown on the wing. Hield with a screen on Morant. Brown the pass to Hield over MP. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
We will look back.
The Pacers shooting about 42% so far. They've got Clark. MP out there with Smart. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Tillman in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Floats it up for MP. It's stolen by Mathurin. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Drops in the tray.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
Clark outside. Back to MP. And he lays it straight in. 54 points for MP.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. There's the drive. Mora can't get it to go.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. It's not surprising to see MP fill it up offensively. He has a tremendous work ethic.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. That 3 off the mark. For Memphis, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Clark sets a screen for MP. Lobbed up there for Clark. And slam dunk by Clark.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with the great feed there to his teammate.
And the pass to Smith. Here's Nora. Back to Smith. Smith sets the pick for McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton for 3. Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Clark, a screen on Halliburton. Throws it up high, and it's Clark with the jam.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustment?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these 2-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Here's Nora. Back to Halliburton. To end the drought. Mathurin passes to Nora. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Grizzlies.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Pass to McConnell. Outside Mathurin. Smith sets the pick for Mathurin. They get it back. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
You know, so quick, so twitchy. Jalen Smith, go ahead.
Well, this one is winding down now. Memphis can watch the clock run out. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Halliburton. On the wing, MP. There's the triple. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.